I hate when people come up to you and ask you, why are you preaching the gospel to everyone? No one wants to hear all that. But the truth is that God, if you are a Christian, God has us going out spreading the gospel. That is part of our duty as being a Christian, is going out spreading the gospel to everyone who needs to hear it. Everyone needs to hear the gospel because they want to have a chance, a chance of going to heaven one day. You want to know who Jesus is. You want to know what the commandments are, what you need to be doing in life in order to get your life straight so you can go to heaven. Um, if you have the knowledge, you should definitely be giving it, because if you have knowledge and you're keeping it from others, you're basically putting their blood on your hands. Because if you already knew that they were doing wrong and you didn't reach out to them and spread the gospel to them, when they die, it's like, and they go to hell, then it's like the blood is on your hands. You don't want to be having to have that in your mind at all. You don't want that on your emotions. It is a terrible feeling, I'm sure. But God has us go out to spread the gospel to the world. Him who has ears to hear, let him hear. And some people have ears to hear, meaning that they are, they hear it, they're doing as it says, they're doing what is the will of God. And, you know, if you, um, if you are doing the will of God, then you have nothing to worry about. But a lot of people, they hear it and then they don't, it doesn't affect them in no kind of way. They go on doing what they usually do, and it does not affect them in any kind of way, which is terrible. But as Christians, at least you get the word out there. That's all you can do. You can lead a house. You can lead a person. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink it, and that is the truth. Every to be fair, everybody needs to hear the gospel. What they do with it is their choice, but at least they had a fighting chance to be able to do what they had to do to change their life. But those who you will perish for lack of knowledge, and that is what is going to be happen on that day when Jesus returns. The knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge of what's going to happen, you're not going to fear anything. You're not going to care. But those who have the knowledge, they will fear. And that's what makes you act right, makes you act holy, because you have that fear in you. So, yes, as Christians, let's go out and let's spread the good news, because it is good news, so that everyone has a chance of eternity.